Aloha cosmic lovers, Ruby B here, checking in with you from the big island of Hawaii. I wanted to share this video with you that was recorded on Sunday, the actual day of the Pisces super new moon, depending on where you are in the world. Katie and I did a sound ceremony, and our intentions were to help to attune the inner child and work with the inner child. And as I'm channeling, the future Pleiadian collective Sofie actually comes through. So please open yourself up to receive these energies through the channeling from the higher dimensions, as they're really quite beautiful and playful and loving, as the Pleiadians naturally are, especially when it comes to family and friend units and our connections. There are some recommendations from Sofie on how to work with your inner child for inner child attunement, and also there is some singing and light language that comes through, and as usual we do some breath work and meditation in there as well. And at the end, Katie and I end the ceremony by playing crystal sound bowls. I should mention that Sofie is actually me in a future lifetime. I volunteered to come back to help humanity through the ascension process for New Earth. I also wanted to mention that you will hear me randomly bursting out with laughter during this inner child attunement ceremony, and it literally felt like I was being tickled. It was a very fun and playful energy that was coming through, so that is the reason for the random bouts of laughter. I hope you enjoy our video that we decided to share, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Shanti. So to start the ceremony, we'll sit upright with our mudras, spine straight, shoulders back. We'll do the infinity breath as instructed by Archangel Michael. When you take a breath in, the in-breath will come out the God mouth chakra, which is on the base of the skull next to the medulla oblongata, and will come around your head to the front, through your chest, and then when you exhale, it will go down to the root chakra and come back up, making an infinity sign. Opening up all the channels and revealing packets of light wisdom that have not yet been tapped into. So we'll take our first breath in and exhale, moving through the root chakra. Another breath in, big full breath, and exhaling down through the root chakra. Another breath in, and exhale, making that infinity sign. Another breath in, and out. Five more times. Inhale. Big, big breaths. Breathing with the belly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Opening up those channels of energy. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Big breath in. And out.
I'd like to set some intention for this evening. The intention I would like to set is around the inner child for us and everyone who's watching this video. As well as all of the creatures and critters in our lives who can be like children. That's no mistake. And for the inner child, we seek wonder, excitement, joy, peace.
What the energies are inviting with this Pisces super new moon, after there was a big purge and cleanse in the collective, is a gateway for the inner child to feel more safe to come out and play and explore with curiosity, childlike wonder, innocence, and looking at things with a fresh perspective. These are the energies that we were guided to work with today, since this gateway has been opened and provided a new opportunity to work with your inner child in a new way. And attune anything with our inner child that is necessary as next step on our journey.
As children, our heart is very open. So part of the work that we're doing today is to open our heart chakra. With the same amount of amazement and energy that we had. The idealistic and pure love as children.
With the masculine energy that was just cleansed in all of us. This allows a safe environment internally for us to embrace our inner child and for our inner child to feel safe and comfortable and secure to come out and play. Within each of us, we have father-mother energy and inner child. And with our father-mother energy more balanced, this allows an opportunity for our relationship with our inner child to grow and nourish this. There's a portal being created right this very second, in this time-space moment, in this location. That is swirling these inner child attunement energies around us. And these frequencies are passing within and through us. Spirit's asking you to breathe it in and feel it through all of your cells. No matter where you are or when you are, this is happening now. Feel the laughter and the joy of the free inner child. This is teaching us to remember to play and have fun, and also forgive. The inner child is a big part of forgiveness as well. As a child, it always has a forgiving heart.
So, for those who struggle to forgive, what advice do you have?
Zoom out your perspective. See the bigger picture of the lesson. Open the heart chakra. This is where forgiveness happens, which is why it's linked with the inner child. No matter what anyone has done or how they perceive themselves to be, they are perfect as they are in the eyes of Source, and there are no distorted versions of reality. Applying this to self and then others will help with this.
People struggle with forgiving themselves. What do you say to the people that hold themselves to such high standards?
You're striving for something that you already are, and there is no need to seek for perfection within those high standards. As you are already perfect in the eyes of Source. There is nothing wrong with you. Absolutely nothing wrong with you. This is something that the conditioning in the lower densities have provided this mindset for you. This comes from the mind. To bypass this, simply drop down into your heart space. And remember to stay there. The more that you practice this, the longer you'll be able to stay there without reverting back to leading from the mind. Water is very important for working with that energy, as it washes away and metaphorically cleanses. And it may be helpful to set some intentions when working with water in this way, to wash away that conditioning that is not serving you, where your mind is blocking you from being able to forgive yourself. There is no distorted frequencies in the multiverse. All frequencies are respected equally. They are not judged, no matter what the frequency is. When you work with attuning your inner child, you are opening up new energy pathways in your heart as part of the ascension process. Just as with everything, the heart chakra is going through an upgrade as well. And when you set your intentions to this, coupled with the energies that are already available, this is very powerful. And that's what opens up the new energy channels. And therefore unlocks new gifts. New pleasant emotions. Higher vibrations. There are many shades of green light in this spiraling vortex, opening up these new pathways as we speak. Feel your heart chakra expand with each breath. And breathe that back out into the world. For it has rippling effects throughout the omniverse. And when you forgive self, you are also healing a part of the vibration in the collective as well. And you are able to be more of your most authentic expression.
How does judgment fit in with the forgiveness cycle?
Judgment is a reflection of what still needs to be healed internally. It is also derived from the lack of acceptance of what is. And only furthers the illusion of separation. It is an illusion. However, it's important to note where judgments are occurring so that these things can be looked at internally on your ascension journey. These individuals have been placed on your path as an opportunity to provide a mirror into yourself. where we can heal judgments and forgiveness for self. Judgment can be a call to awakening. It can be a call to rise above perceived separation. And forgiveness is also linked to courage to let go and accept.
As you know, we came here to learn. Many came in and learn their lessons later in life, but some come in and start learning lessons at a young age. So for those who do not have a safe space to be a child, how can they create that for themselves now?
Yes, I understand your question. It starts internally by balancing the masculine and feminine energies internally, the mother-father energies. When these energies are in harmony, the inner child has a safe space to emerge. A powerful method for this would be in meditation, balancing the internal masculine, feminine, mother-father energies. Picturing your inner child and asking them to come out, and that it's safe, and that they will be taken care of and loved and protected. And once that inner child comes out, hug that inner child as the mother-father internal presence. And tell them that they are loved and they are accepted, and that it is safe for them to come out and play and explore and be curious and express their creativity in ways that they haven't been able to before. Internally, that would be the process. Externally, how this can look would be a multitude of different ways for each individual. Very simple things that can be done are artwork like coloring is an immediate way to connect with your inner child's creativity. Other things would be doing things that you enjoyed doing as a child, or doing things that make you laugh, whether it be going on the swings, going in the ocean, listening to stand-up comedy, anything that gets you smiling and laughing. These will cause instant connections for inner child attunement and also start to heal the DNA of the inner child as well. Water. They're showing you the three: mother, father, inner child in a triangle. Work with the triangle shape. When they're all in harmony, this is complete balance. A very strong, solid balance. I'm hearing Legos for some.
What other messages would you like to share with us today?
This swirling energy vortex of green lights is anchoring this frequency within you, within all the cardinal directions. When you do this important work, it raises the vibration of the entire collective. That's how powerful you are. That's how important you are. And we are so grateful for you. Your work is so important. And we honor you. And we'll do whatever we can to help you on your journey.
And who are we speaking with today?
The Pleiadian collective from the future, Sofie.
There's some who are listening who may not be familiar with Pleiadians. Can you tell us about yourself, exercising our curiosity, wonder, and joy over this question?
Yes, of course. We are from the Seven Sisters Galaxy. However, in the future, on Gaia, we roam freely. We have traveled back in time to assist Gaia with the ascension process. All you have to do is go out and look at the sky, and you will receive our light codes when you find our galaxy.
And where do we look in the sky to see your light, to see your galaxy?
Next to Orion. It will appear as a small cluster, noticeable cluster of stars.
Will we meet you in the future?
In what way? You are meeting me now. Do you mean in physicality?
Yes.
Not in this lifetime. But our energy can be channeled at any time, and we are always here to help.
Thank you for that.
We wish you so many blessings. Thank you for honoring your inner child for this attunement. We will continue to work with your energies on a cellular level regarding your intentions and the frequencies that have been brought through today at this portal.
We appreciate your support and for joining us here today.
Anytime, dear light.
Starting at the base of the spine, in the root chakra, there's the sacred spiral. That spirals its way up the spine. With rainbow lights. And as the light spirals up the spine and through each of the chakras, the chakras light up like a prism, with energy and joy and light and love. And as the sacred spiral works away from the chakras, as it gets to the crown chakra, the rainbow light merges into the divine white light of Source. And connects us and our inner child with Source.
I'd like to read this Trust Your Innocence card. Trust your innocence. Truth, trusting yourself, being real with people, knowing the difference between intuition and paranoia, uncensored feelings, returning to innocence. It can be hard to decipher between intuition and what our mind is telling us. Stories, projections, expectations, or fear can rise under the guise of intuition. To distinguish truthful inner guidance from paranoia, we must return to innocence, to our purest essence. Here we have access to the truth of our being. What were the very first feelings or visions you had when you considered the question at hand, before you second-guessed yourself? How does it feel in your body when you are brutally honest with yourself? Try to go beyond the layers of what you have been taught to believe about yourself. When some of the logic falls away, what answers remain? When you ask a young child a question, they don't censor their answers. Their honesty may not be considered polite or socialized. It may even seem a bit funny, but it's their truth, and it's interesting to note how intuitive children naturally are. To tell the difference between intuition and mind chatter, you need to recognize a clear, distinctive yes and a distinctive no. For this, you must trust yourself. The foundation of self-trust is honesty. You must be completely honest with yourself about what feels good, true, and real to you, and what does not. Honesty is more than not lying to yourself. It is also about not withholding information. It is about having deep transparency within yourself. Some might describe their intuitive yes as a softening rather than a feeling of tightening, contracting, or avoidance. If we are to stay on our optimal path, trusting our original innocence or instincts is key. Divinatory meaning. Learn to trust your inner sense or intuition. You are encouraged to be absolutely honest with yourself. Cast aside any mind stories and shoulds that you tell yourself. In your heart of hearts, you know the answers. Dare to listen and to honor them. This card may also relate to being truthful with another person. Relationships can only deepen when we can be real with each other. Consider your timing and be considerate, but this is a time for truths.
It's beautiful. And so be it.
And so it is. Om Shanti Shanti.